Everything I see up in my head just comes to life.
You might be stuck in the weight that you see on the scale, the way that your clothes are fitting every single day, and you might have tried a lot of different things. You might have given a lot of effort to it, and nothing seems to move. The weight on the scale is not moving. Your clothes are fitting tighter and tighter, even if you're putting in all the efforts. And there seems like there's no way out, and you don't know what to do to change it. And I'm here to tell you, my friend, that I'm right there with you because I used to be in those shoes. But this tool that I'm going to share with you in this video today has transformed my life. And not only has it transformed my life, but it's transformed my weight, my physical body for the last 9 years now. And I've never seen that weight ever since. But before I get into sharing this tool with you, what's going on, guys? My name is Charles, and I'm simply a version of yourself here to motivate and inspire you into living your ideal life in your ideal physical body starting right now. And if you're new here, well, welcome. And if you're not new here, welcome back, my friends. And I'm super happy that you're here because today I'm going to be sharing with you guys the physical body weight thermostat. That's how I like to call it. That's what I've named it. And that is the tool. Now, I'm telling you the tool, but you got to understand how to use the tool. So that's why you got to stick around because it's super important to understand every aspect to implement into your life so that you yourself can have your physical body weight when you step on a scale literally be going down as if it was magic. And I'm saying this, but I want you to believe me. So stick around. I'll tell you exactly how. The first component to it. I was having my coffee this morning. I'm having a coffee because I'm going to work out. I was looking at this. It's my mug's an amber mug, and if you don't know about amber, it has this tool. It has a little thermostat, and if the coffee gets cold, you can warm it up. I absolutely hate warm coffee that's like hot coffee that's like mid warm, lukewarm. I despise it. So one of my clients got this for me, Renee. All love to you. Thank you so much. But if it gets cold, well, what happens is that the heater is going to start up and it's going to bring it right back up to the temperature. And I was like, oh my God, that's such a great way to explain it. And your body is the exact same as this app. Your body is the exact same as this app and this mug together. And the reason why that is because right now, the weight that you see on the scale, we're going to use an example of 250 pounds. If you find yourself at 250 pounds, that's your set point. That's what your thermostat is set at. And what happens if the temperature in the room, in your physical body, if the weight starts to fluctuate, if it starts going down and the temperature or your weight starts going down, well, naturally, what is your thermostat going to do? It's going to, the AC, the heating is going to turn right on. It's going to want to come back to that temperature. If you start dropping weight, your body's going to want to eat more, it's going to start moving less because it has to get back to that set point. Same thing is just as true. If you start packing on more weight because you move less, you're eating more, you're intaking more calories than your body needs to for your set point that it's set at. Well, what's going to happen? Your body, naturally, you're going to start feeling less hungry. You're going to move more subconsciously. You're not going to think about this, but it's all going to happen in the back of your mind. And that's why so many people, and I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that that's exactly why you have struggled in your physical body weight, yo-yoing up and down throughout the weeks, throughout the months, throughout the years, because your set point hasn't changed. And I was 16 years old, 17 years old, and I understood this. And by understanding this principle, I was like, okay, wait a minute. I can't go about this like everybody else is doing. They're not getting the results they want. So we got to shift. And the first step that you got to start doing, and this is like, I'm telling you guys exactly what I did. So you can believe me or not, but I mean, 9 years of not seeing the weight. If you want that for yourself, I suggest you listen up. The first thing that I did was visualize. Literally, I created my imagination. I created the image of exactly what my body would look like, would feel like, would smell like, would everything as if I was already in that moment. I close my eyes, I'd see that image in my head, and I could feel the way the clothes would fit. I would feel how nice it would be to be putting sunscreen on my muscles at the beach. And I would get myself into that scene, into that image, as if it had already happened. And I would repeat that over and over every single day. And I got obsessed with it. And I literally did everything I could at every moment that I had a few seconds to spare to close my eyes and be like, wow, I imagine my body like this. And what happens is those are thoughts, but our minds think in images. And what happens is that my brain started to see that image over and over again. So it became familiar. And so what was going on in the physical reality was no longer true because my mind then became confused of, okay, what's our set point? Is it the new thing or is it the old thing? And now I kept reinforcing, I kept giving my energy and literally where your energy, like where your attention flows, energy goes. And this is exactly why it's like, now I understand it. But going back, I was putting more energy into my ideal physical body, seeing that image, looking at that image, giving energy to that image, feeding that image with everything that I had, and giving no more energy to the physical body weight that I found myself at. And And I was just like, oh my God, this is exactly what I got to keep doing. So I'd close my eyes and I'd see that image again and I'd feel into it as if it had already happened, to literally remove any blocks, any self negative limiting beliefs that I would hold about not being able to lose the weight, not being able to shift my ideal physical body. Do you really think your body can't let go of the weight? You literally used to be like this small, like fetus size, and now you have bones, you have muscles, you have a heart, you have lungs, you have a liver, all these things. You have all this, but you can't lose the weight. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Can we take a chill pill together and literally understand that if we're able to change the set point, just like this, wherever I set the temperature at right here, boom, if I go down, it'll start going down. If I go to 55, it'll stay right there. If I go up, it'll heat up. Same thing with your body. But we got to understand this all happens subconsciously. You don't think of it. Your subconscious runs 90% of your life, remember? So that's what happens. So the number one thing you need to do right now, and all the spare time you have, you focus on creating that image. What would your body feel like? Get into your five senses. This is exactly what needs to happen. What does your body feel like? What does your body look like? What are you hearing? Like, oh my God, people telling you, oh my God, you look so great. Oh my God, you look so thin. Oh my God, you have so much more energy. How'd you do it? What'd you do? Start seeing those things. What are you doing every single day? How are your clothes fitting? How do you feel when you're going shopping for that new wardrobe? How are you moving? How energized are you to do all these physical activities that once were very difficult, that seemed like these big things that now are just an ordinary daily thing? And I just realized I was feeding that image so much in my mind. I became so passionate about it that I had that thought over and over. And that thought over and over created a belief, because a belief is simply just something, is a thought, is just something, is a thought that we repeat over and over again to ourselves. And now I created that belief. I believed in it. I knew it was coming. I believed that I would receive that physical body. And then by having that belief, the actions were there stemmed from my subconscious. I would eat less. I'd eat the right foods. I stopped not working out. Like I stopped just chilling on the couch. I started working out and it became easy for me. It became effortless because the set point now within my own body, within my own brain, within my own mind was had become so accustomed to seeing that image and feeling into it and getting all my senses that it was like, oh my God, we have to get there because that feels so safe. And I created a comfort zone within that image. And your brain is just there to keep you safe. So we have to shift from feeling safety in the image that you are and now creating the image within your visualization, your imagination of the body that you want so much. If you want it, there's a limiting belief in between the body that you have right now and the body that you want. And that limiting belief is in the middle. And that's what's keeping your set point where you don't want it to be. So we gotta get over that limiting belief and start living our life right now as if you were already in that ideal physical body. And so that's where the physical body weight set point shifts. And then your body starts working with you instead of against you. This is exactly why you can see anybody that's able to get results with their weight, not only get the result, but be able to maintain it for the rest of their life because the set point is changed internally. If you change the thermostat on the wall to a certain temperature, well, that thermostat is going to fight with its life to stay at that weight. So if you only try to change the actions, if you try to eat less, if you try to move more, if you try to do all these things to let go of the weight, you're going to fight that thermostat, your internal thermostat. You're not going to be able to drop. You might get some success, but is it going to last for more than 9 years? Up to you to tell me. Up to you to tell me. But from my own personal experience, I strongly suggest you take out a journal and start writing down all the ideas of how your life would feel, what your body would look like, the energy you would have, the way, the new things, the activities that you're doing, the new things that you're able to experience in your ideal physical body, as if it had already manifested, as if it had already happened, and getting to that image. So many fucking times, guys, so many times that your brain literally believes at that point that you've seen it over and over again so many times that you'll be at your ideal physical body weight. And just like it says here, your perfect temperature of 57 degrees has been reached. You'll be able to reach your ideal physical body weight set point because now it'll be effortless and you won't be fighting the thermostat. You'll be working with it, and the thermostat will be working with you to achieve your ideal physical body weight set point. So start visualizing your body, yourself, because everything is conscious and everything happens within the mind. Everything is a thought before it is physical in your physical reality. So think of that because not a lot of people go about it this way, but this is the energetics, the spirituality behind the actual success, the weight loss. So if you want to see the kind of change that you want, hey, don't take my word for it, but take the experience and take the results that I've been able to get, not for myself, but for my clients as well. And I think that, human beings lie, but numbers don't. So trust into that. I know this has resonated with you. If you've got any value out of it, smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel for new videos coming every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Guys, I'm not kidding. I'm not lying. I said humans lie, numbers don't. I've posted a video for like 6, 7 weeks now. Every Monday, every Wednesday, every Friday. I'm there with you guys, bring you the nuggets, bring you the value, bring you the knowledge for you to be able to transform not only your body, but your mindset for the rest of your life to be able to live your best life. So make sure to subscribe for more videos just like that. I appreciate you guys so much, my friends, for sticking around, listening to this, watching this, getting value out of this. Make sure to watch it back. Send it to a loved one that might get value out of this. It might change your life. You never know. Hey, if you got any comments, drop them down below for me to be able to interact with you guys. If not, send me a DM on Instagram at Charles_Renat. Be a pleasure to communicate with you guys. And it's Monday. Let's have a killer week. Second time filming this. I want you to reach your ideal physical body weight. Set points. If you got any questions, make sure to holler at me. Guys, I appreciate you guys so much. Let's have a killer week. And you already know how it goes at this point. But just like the sign says behind me, always keep making yesterday jealous.